What's up? I'm Bryzy.
I'm Lucas.
We're from Freefall Comics!
In case you haven't heard, we're launching Kickstarter in March.
Which means you can get your hands on a printed copy of Roundhouse Hooligans just like this. Not this one, this is mine. You'll get one of your own. For you.
Now let's hear what an unbiased fan has to say about the book.
Hi, I'm Marvin, and I was lucky enough to get my hands on an early copy of Roundhouse Hooligans. And oh boy, are you in for the ride of your life. It's got action, drama, romance, all wrapped up in a compelling story. Plus once or twice, pretty sure I saw some titties.
Oh yeah!
Thanks, Marvin.
Thank you, Lucas.
That's enough from us. Here's our Kickstarter video.
It's strange how something so amazing, so good, can end so quickly. Just when you think everything is going okay for the first time in your life, your world comes crashing down around you, and everything that once put a smile on your face disappears within a second. But my nightmare did not end there, and sadly, this was just the beginning of what was still to come.
I'm Marvin, and I endorse this product. Are we done? Get off camera. That's a wrap. Okay. Where's my $50?
That is the best one.
That
I love
was
it.
sick. That was sick. And this is a fantastic Monday. Thank you, everybody, for attending another Crypto Comics podcast. We so appreciate you all. I've got Fry here and Matt here.
Hey, what's up?
Wave to the camera, Matt. And I just wanted to say Thank you all who have showed up today. We have a very special guest who I'm going to bring on right about now. Time is in the house.
How are we all?
Boom. Dude, I love your freaking promo, bro. That was freaking awesome.
It was fun to make.
How long did that take you to make? Like forever?
I reckon like we woke up pretty early in the morning and like we tried to do serious. I was like, look, serious is just not working. We can't pull off serious. So let's try hard to make it look stupid on purpose. And that's what we went over the top, stupidity explosions, and just had some fun with it and just made up everything on the spot and went from there and had a lot of mistakes. But, you know, it was fun. That was the main thing. We just wanted to be some fun and show another side of us.
Dude, that was freaking awesome. I love your fan, by the way.
For about 4 hours in the morning, 4 to 5 hours, I reckon we're doing it for. Then after that, we went for drinks. So.
Wait, you weren't drinking before you made it?
I don't think we were. No, I think we like woke up. I think we were on pre-workout. I think we had some pre-workout before that. That's why we were so like jumpy the whole time. But, yeah.
Look, we got a Down Under fan. I told you.
Looks like Keely is in love. Well, before we get started, guys, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, do all that stuff, please.
Hit the little bell notification when we go live. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So while these guys are asking for them things, I'm gonna ask you, LA. When is your Kickstarter starting up?
It is on the 10th. 3 days now?
The 10th, so this coming Thursday.
Yeah, this Thursday, yeah.
Woo-hoo-hoo. So what's it been like getting ready for a freaking Kickstarter, man? I remember like meeting you guys for the first time. You guys were so proud of your little comic, which turned into a bad A comic. And now you guys are taking on the most insane gauntlet-based freaking like, it's insane what you're doing.
Kickstarter is so challenging. It's so much to learn and so many little things that you can forget along the way that we're lucky we have someone helping us out. Darren Cloves is also does lettering for our book. He's helping us out with it. He's been a blessing. We needed him. Like there were so many things that he looked, you can't do this or this or this. Like, whoa, we had so many mistakes. So we're lucky we have someone who knows what they're doing, come on board and just check it out and go, you made some mistakes that we need to fix up. And he's given us some good advice on it. So no, it's been great. And we're happy for it to finally start and to get the books into people's hands. Like that's the main thing. We want people to read our books, the hard copies. So that's the main goal. And we are so excited to have people read it.
I love the way you guys are hitting this freaking both feet on the ground, running as hard and as fast as you can. Making that video, that commercial is fantastic. I mean, I got to give you guys props. Like,
oh, thank you.
Brian was here, except he's a slacker. We all know he's probably caught in freaking, TSA somewhere.
He was lucky enough to get trips to a trip to Canada. So he's gone to Canada for I think 2 weeks. He's at the airport now, coming back. Lucky him, but
if you could call that lucky.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna have work with him when he gets back. And I go, dude, where were you? You were out there like chilling out on the snow when I was here doing all the hard work. It's like
no kidding, man. Way to represent though. Don't worry. We're gonna give him his fair share of raps.
Yeah. And honestly, he deserves
because we miss Brian, man. You guys are like the dynamic duo of Freefall Comics.
No, we try.
Well, I say you do, because if you were trying, you'd still be trying. But you guys are doing it.
We are doing it.
It's freaking.
So, what are you looking forward to the most about this?
What's that? Sorry.
What are you looking forward to the most about this Kickstarter?
Probably having hopefully we get it. If we get it, having the feedback of people actually having the book in their hands. Like to me, that's so important because when we got in our hands the first time, we got the test prints, and that was my first ever book, our first ever book that was actually printed, and the feeling of actually holding that was just such a great feeling. It's like, oh my god, it's real. It's so much more than just a digital copy when you can actually hold that thing and you can smell it, and it was just insane. Like, I read it several times. I kept on reading it. I found more mistakes. Like, no, stop reading it. Put it back. Don't read it anymore. You're just going to find more mistakes. So no, but we've cleared it up. The test print was great. We needed a test print, so we've gone back to get another print and fix up some of the small errors that were there. But yeah, definitely get it into people's hands. That's the biggest thing we're looking forward to. Yeah.
That's going to be awesome.
So,
looks like. Oh, go ahead, Jared.
Oh, this is your arena, Fry. This is what you live for. I know. Don't go for it.
All right. Nobody's Illusion comes in and says, for those just getting into Roundhouse Hooligans, tell us what it's about, even though I already know because I've read issues 1 and 2 on Crypto Comics.
Oh,
Right on, Illusion.
What is it about? We call it a drama punk. I think we got that from a review that someone did, and they titled it a drama punk. And that sounds about right. I've never heard that word before, but we're going with drama punk. So it's about a group of teenage orphans.
And you said drama punk?
Drama punk, yeah.
Huh, okay.
Yeah, I've never heard it. But yeah, a review.
Is there really much drama with punks? Come on, we throw tables, we freaking smash, we rage.
Yeah, you'd think so. In Roundhouse Hooligans, there's some drama in it. But yeah, it's about a group of orphan misfit teens who are trying to take back their city from some villains that have come in and turned the city into corruption and greed, taken over the police force, and these kids have to rise up and become the heroes of the city, while at the same time fighting their own inner demons. And there's going to be some relationship dynamics there, and a good romance story thrown in there, and a lot of it is about fighting your own inner demons. But we've put this action into it, which I think is like a good driving point to show that. And yeah, so the first two really push it as like an action, but as we dive in, I could say this without giving away twists. We really get to see those characters evolve and why they are who they are and what past led them there. And for me, that's the most important part: telling these amazing characters and these stories with like such dark past, how they're still going today. They haven't given up yet. Like all the stuff they've been through, they're still kicking on. And they do it because they've got a family. Roundhouse Hooligans, their family, their friends. They've got that support system. And so it's also about friendship in the end, which is important in family.
All right. So I do got 2 questions for you. Are you going to get more into the Blood Eagles story?
The what, sorry?
The Blood Eagles? Isn't that the name of the biker gang?
The biker gang? Oh, yeah. Yes, we will get more into them eventually.
Oh.
Right now. Yeah. Everyone wants to know about the villains. But yeah, they're coming. They'll be coming. Yeah. We have a lot of fun.
Dominic asked, what is Roundhouse Hooligans? The only comic my girlfriend won't stop bugging me for when the next issue comes out.
That's what we like to hear.
That's what you call a super fan.
Yeah. It's great. We love that feedback.
Hey, check this out. Samurai comes in saying, I'm completely new to this world. My girlfriend gets me in, and some items we watch. Sometimes we watch the stream together. Hey, nice, Samurai. Look at that. Samurai instinct, ninja reflexes.
Well, welcome to the world. There's plenty of space.
Join us.
Well,
we have hooligans.
Depends on what part of the world you're in, but yeah.
I love this. Nobody's Illusion comes in and says, yeah, so when's issue 3 coming? No rush or anything. Okay.
No rush or anything. Just
guys, issue 1 is just hitting print. So now I also should now, if I'm not mistaken, the version that's on Crypto Comics right now is a little bit different than the version that's going to be on Kickstarter, correct?
Yeah, so you've got the digital version. The printed version is going to have a lot of extras at the end of it. So a bit more content. You have some good pin-ups about the authors and the artists and stuff like that. So a little bit more. Then you have like a special thank you page, and you're gonna have some little secrets there that are really going to be nice for everyone. It's also good to point out that we're not actually, there is going to be issue 2 available as well, not just issue 1. So issue 2 will be a part of the Kickstarter campaign.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow. So what is the game plan? Your guys are Kickstartering for issue 1 and 2, and that's going to be this. That's going to be this printed with extras, and then Is that going to push you guys into the next issue 3? And then are you guys planning to do a campaign for that, or are you guys going to keep building?
We've already started,
bigger?
we've slowly started doing the illustration inks for issue 3, so it's already in the works.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so Ricardo's already working on that when he gets a chance. But yeah, so if this is a success, all of those proceeds, all of that money is going to go straight onto issue 3. Just keep that ball rolling, because me and Brian want to put our investments into another project, The Other Side of Justice. Like, that's out, so we can push out another project, and then we'll do the same with that. And
boy, I almost let some of that slide.
You did. Yeah.
I was telling him, I got this great critique on Roundhouse Hooligans. I start reading into him, and he's like, "Hey, man, that's our other. Well, you can't say that to anybody." I'm like, "Oh shit."
It sounds so good. It's hard not to say.
Almost messed that up.
Leave that for later.
No, you guys really do have that niche in the. I don't know. It's so much it is drama. You guys really have that drama aspect, which is interesting, because you both seem like, fun, action-packed dudes, but really you're sensitive and emotional, and we love it.
Yeah, we're very deep. We're deep thinkers. We're writers.
No, actually, I am so looking forward to you guys continuing. Roundhouse Hooligans, you guys have been with us for a long time, and it's really cool, because to see you guys progressing this way, you started off with just your digital copy, and the coolest thing about where you guys started off is you wanted people to enjoy your story. You were more interested in getting your story out there than you guys were turning a buck on it. And I mean, everybody out there, please like, share, and subscribe, because this is a true person of indie creator fashion right here, man. They came out swinging. They came out with quality. Matt, go ahead and flip up Roundhouse Hooligans real fast. Let's show people what we're talking about here, because it's such a good comic to be so proud of. It really is done well. They put a lot into it. They did not cinch on being cheap in any way, shape, or form. When it wasn't good enough, they scrapped it, and they went again and again and again. And look at how many years has it been, Lucas?
I've lost count. It's been a while. It feels like it's been forever for me, but because the story's been in my head for so long now. Like, it started off as like a screenplay for a TV series back in like high school, which I'm 36 now, so that was several years ago. And to now become a comic book series, like, I never thought that would happen back then. And back then I was like, I'll try sell this to a studio, hopefully get picked up by Netflix, and Netflix wasn't around then. That was that long ago. We didn't have Netflix back then. I just wanted this to be a TV series. And then and the fact that now it's a comic book series, I can do what I want with it and really push the story is great. Like, we can take risks with comic books that we can't with cinema and TV, I think, which is great.
Yeah, well, this would be such a great story to hit cinema. It really is compelling. It really has that underdog feel, and I like the fact that. Say that again.
Everyone loves a good underdog story.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, dude, I always root for the underdog, man. Yeah, I always root for the underdog. And my favorite underdogs are punks. Dead Milkman. Right. Freaking, I love punk. Like, punk is just, I just feel it, grunge punk. That was my motif when I was younger and much younger. But the way that you guys really push this story, these teenagers, they seem older. You know what I mean? Like, the way that this story broadcasts, they're so much more mature.
Well, the reason for that is a lot of them like grew up on the streets. They kind of have that street smart, as in they had to grow before their time. They didn't get to grow up like normal kids. They're thrown out on the street to defend themselves, and I think that lets their maturity. And they're survivalists. They've lived in the worst part, and as you'll see as the story goes on, you really get to see what the city they live in and how bad that city is, and how they survived. It's not a pretty city. It's a disgusting place to live, full of homelessness and just a gritty feral place that, you know, why would you want to defend it? And in the end, it's like, well, it's our home. It's what we know, and that's why they choose to defend it. And yeah, that's why they stick to their guns, and they're motivated to do something about the city to stop the suffering. Like, yeah.
Well, Digi comes in saying, hell yeah, the smell of beer, cigarettes, and not bathing for 3 days. Woo, punk. First of all, Digi, you're wrong. It's 4 days if you want to be a true punk. Just wanted to point that out. So do you feel like you guys are in a good position for this campaign to kick off?
Yeah, we believe so. Yeah, I'll go over the Kickstarter campaign one more time today, finalize it. But last I looked, I loved it. I know we have a lot of people loving what we're doing. I think our main process is just hitting that audience, and, you know, social media algorithms are always hard. So that's something we're getting used to, and we're working hard on them to try and hit as many people as we can and get it out there that we're actually going live on Kickstarter in a few days. So yeah, but I believe we can do it. I'm motivated. I'm ready to do this. Go all out. Let's get it happening so we can fund the rest of the series and just keep it going. It's a great story. Dude,
I know you can do it. I know you. You guys have been going for so long. You cannot not do it at this point. You guys are doing it.
I'm glad we waited this long to do our Kickstarter. Like, I'm glad because even now it's like, you know, are we ready? Are we ready for this? Like, when will we be ready if we're not ready now? It's like, let's just do it and see how we go. And
never.
Yeah, exactly. And Brian was like, do you want to do this? Like, let's smash it out. Let's do this.
It's probably like having a kid. You're like, oh, when I'm financially stable, I'll have a kid. No, you just have them, and then you deal with the aftermath. It's got to be the same way with the campaign. It's like just jump into it and figure it out as you're going, because you're never gonna be perfectly ready. There's, you know, these campaigns. I mean, I hear creators talk about just the intense gauntlet that you run. So how could you know? You know, even with help.
Yeah. Even with help, it's been like difficult. Like, just it's the little things that you don't think about. Like the other day, I had to run down the post office to find out how much shipping was for each one. I was like, I didn't know I had to do this at last minute, but I'm down here doing it. So I had to work out the shipping costs, and it's all these little things that I just totally forgot about. And I'm like, oh, I have to do that now. Okay. But yeah.
Well, now does does shipping not adjust depending upon the area you're in, or is this like an estimation?
It's more so worldwide. Worldwide is different to Australia, obviously. So yeah.
Oh wow.
So take that into account. Yeah.
So when you do a campaign, are you able to work with your local comic book shops?
I would never try, but I don't believe, like, I've taken Roundhouse Hooligans in, and I said, will you put this in your store? And they said, we don't usually take indie comics unless you have like at least 3 in the series, because their idea is a lot of people coming in, then the series will stop. And everyone's like, where's that series going? And I think they lose profit there, which makes sense. But definitely when we have more issues out, we're definitely going to take it down to our local comic book companies and say, you know, put this out here. We'll do book signings for free. We're happy to be here, help you guys, promote you guys. So, you know, we really want to get out there in the world. And right now we're doing it online, which, you know, we want to hit the Comic Cons. Like, now we got printed books. Our goal is to hit the Comic Cons and start getting out there with the people, among the people, and among our fans, and signing books. That's what we really want to do.
Oh, well, just to showcase this real quick, I showed it, but I wanted to read it to you. Can't wait for y'all to go live on Kickstarter. Break a leg, illusion.
Well, speaking of that whole break a leg thing,
thank you.
You got what is it, Torrance in that issue 2, just kneecapping that guy?
Yeah, I love Torrance.
Oh, that was brutal.
Yeah, that's so PG. It's like she does way more than that. Yeah, the old nutcracker, Ryan the nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. This book is not PG. Let's not mislabel that. It's not PG,
no,
but
keep going. You keep going.
Oh, I was just gonna say it is a fantastic story that will draw you in. It will really immerse you. The character building that you and Brian do is so fantastic. The lettering that was done on your book is makes it so easy to work with the story. And you guys bring in a lot of conversation in your comic.
Yeah.
to really draw out the characters and the emotion and what they're going through and the relationships that they have with each other.
Yeah, we really want to do that. I think it's when you get to know someone, it's a small conversation that you have with someone that you really get to know them. And I think with Roundhouse Hooligans, the whole point of it was making it immersive for the reader. As in, we really want a reader to be like, maybe they're new to the hooligan gang and they're getting to know these hooligans as the story evolves. Like, you know, if you meet someone firsthand, you won't know the backstory as you meet them. You don't know why they are. You know, you might not like them at first, but you go, okay, this is why they are the way they are. And, you know, there's some sort of point to it. But yeah, so as the story goes on, you'll be sitting with hooligans, like, you know, say around a campfire, even though it's not a campfire, but you'll be sitting around with them and they'll go back in time and go, you know, this is what happened. You go, oh, okay, I'm getting to know you now. You know, so it's very immersive for the reader, and that's what we wanted. We wanted the reader to fall in love with his characters over time, not just straight up, you know.
Well, Dwight comes in saying, the art is great. I love the look. It's crisp yet moody. I'll help fund this campaign. Right on, D.
Nice.
Yeah, we are lucky enough to have such an amazing art team. Like Riccardo Fascini, he's such a good guy to work with and such a good friend too. Like, he's always understanding. He's always good to, you know, change things if it needs changing. But yeah, no, we're really going to. He's part of the family, so it's great.
So do you do like? Are you pretty like meticulous in how you like assess the artwork and stuff? Are you like this is how I want it, or do you guys kind of give him the scenario and say, all right, now use your creative?
We give him the script, and if there's a few confusing scenes, we'll go, okay. And I am okay at 3D modeling. Like, I can use 3D Blender to a point that I can't show the world, but I can show an artist to get the idea of it. So I'll throw 3D models in there and I'll put them together, and, you know, this is the shot I want. So I've built each scene. The warehouse is built to a very low poly degree, and then I'll put the characters in there. I'll put the camera in there and show the shot just like it's a storyboard. Okay, this is the look we want. And yeah, that's the way I do it. And some scenes you can't do that with, like sex scenes, fight scenes are really hard. 3D models don't bend the way you want them to. So if you try to make a 3D model do a sex scene, it just looks bad. Like, so for that, I Google search erotic scenes. Like, that's my research. Like, you know, I like this shot, do this shot, but in this angle, I'm like, yeah, my computer is full of like just.
Oh, get out of history! Don't get you in trouble, boy.
Yeah, luckily I don't have a girlfriend to see it all, but yeah, no, yeah, it's great, and that's the best way to do it. I really get the shots I want, you know. So I'll just Google like, you know, different positions. I want this position, do this, and it works. It worked out for that opening scene with Violet and Duke really well, so we've stuck to that.
Well, Dodge comes in saying, I've been waiting for Roundhouse Hooligans to come to the physical realm since 2020, when Crypto Comics first introduced me to it during one of my first viewings of the show. Yeah, you guys have been around with us for a long time, dude. Oh, that's so cool. It's so cool to see where you guys are at right now.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Blender, hell yeah, excellent tool for artists, 2D and 3D alike. Digi knows. He knows. I don't know how. When I thought Blender, I was thinking Vitamix. You know what I mean?
No. No. It could work. Blender. I actually think because like Blender's a free software, and I think if you're a comic writer and you want to get your story to an artist, I think learning Blender is just such a great skill. Like, you can create a low poly scene pretty fast if you know the basics and the work around it, and you can pick it up pretty fast, and to, you know, give that to an artist is just so much more than just words on a page. Like, you know, they've got the shot, they've got the pose, like all they have to do is add the detail for it. And for the other side of Justice, our next project, we've done that the whole way through it. Like Wilton Santos, he just gets like 3D images of like a page. We want this, and he just puts his style in it, and it explodes. It just looks amazing. And yeah, it just comes across so cinematic. So we can't wait to show that.
So what are you guys doing for Thursday? I mean, where should people be? What should people be doing to get ready to get on board with you guys?
Well, if Brian's back by then, which he should be, and he doesn't have a jet lag, then we'll probably be having a few drinks, and we'll probably might do a live show and do it the whole thing live. Might do something like that. But yeah, we definitely do that, and we'll be hopefully doing a few live streams throughout, just to keep it going, keep the ball rolling. Getting to know our fans, special thank yous to people. We really want to get to know our fans more, which is, with all the marketing and stuff, you don't get to do a lot of that because there's just so much work in the background. You don't really get to put yourself out there with your readers and your fans. And that's our goal going forward, is to, really create a market for our company, Freefall Comics. And we're not just doing Roundhouse Hooligans. We have so many projects in the works, ready to go.
Oh, well, we got a badge. Hold on one second. Sorry, Lucas, not to interrupt, but I'm going to interrupt for a second because I got to grab this real quick.
You come
Just
over
give me
here
1 second.
to your dashboard and just drop in that badge code, Misfit Teens.
I'm going to write it down for later.
Got to write it down.
There
so
you go.
Oh, nice. Nice. Hooligans #1.
Nice.
Now that's Duke.
Yeah,
right?
Speaking of actually like getting to know your fans and stuff like that, keep an eye out in the marketplace, because your fans will be able to make comments below the Roundhouse Hooligans comic, and that way there's another place that you guys will be able to interact with your fan base, because really, honestly, that is one of the greatest things about the internet today, is the ability for independent creators to get to talk to the fan base, the people who really love what they're doing, and it gets rid of all the big corporate structured. Well, I better not finish that thought, because it just started getting into bad words and stuff like that. that really want to cut you off from the source. You know what I mean? Like, they're like, well, we've done this study, and it's or what do they call it? Focus groups. We've got focus groups, and they tell us this. No. First of all, speak from the heart, which is what I think you and Brian do.
Yeah.
And then listen to your fan base.
Yeah. All writing should come from the heart. If it's not coming from the heart, then it's not worth writing it. That's what I feel.
Well, and people can feel that. They can sense it as they read through a story. You can tell if a person's putting everything behind it.
Yeah.
Roundhouse Hooligans is such a fantastic example. When you get in and you read that story, it captures you, and you want to read it to the end. And then you want to jump into issue number 2. And just everybody out there, Lucas and Brian are such awesome creators. These are 2 guys that put 2 issues in the marketplace for people to check out. We're still in beta. We still can't charge money for these NFTs that we're going to be selling for these guys. And even though, knowing that clear back in the day, knowing that they were selling digital copies, these guys wanted to get their comic out there for people to enjoy and to read, so that they can access the most critical feedback, which is the fan base, which is people who read their story and love their story.
Yeah, we want the good feedback. Even if it's negative feedback, we still want it, because it helps us as creators to write better stories down the track and to change things. And yeah, all feedback's great.
Well, and not only just feedback, but like we've had a lot of people talking about just how much they like the comic, and that is, I mean, that is what energizes you guys and keeps you guys going, keeps you moving forward. I mean,
when you see a new review, it just lights up your eyes. Like, yes, we're doing this for the right reason. People are enjoying what we're doing. The hard work is paying off, and that's what it's all about. It's like the fans.
So please, everybody, when you do go in and enjoy this, be sure to support them on Kickstarter so they can get to the physical realm, and also leave a review. Leave a review.
Yes.
Leave a comment. Let these guys know. Let them know how they're doing, what you think, how you feel, because this is what an indie creator lives for. Like Lucas is so cool, man. I've known you for years now, dude, and it's so awesome to see where you're at, man. Like, well, I feel bad for you because you're about to run the gauntlet.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fun ride. I'm trying
but
to be positive.
I also don't feel bad for you because I know you and Brian are gonna kill it, dude. After seeing your guys's seeing your guys's commercial,
yeah,
that was sick. That was so sick. And I better shut up. I'm taking too much time. I'm too excited.
All right. So for those who want to actually sign up and check out Freefall Comics, come to cryptocomics.com/u/Freefall Comics. And I mean, you'll get to their profile. You can follow and sign up right here through their account. And you can check out all their stuff. So awesome.
Yeah.
So awesome.
And we are trying to get the books out as fast as we humanly can so you can continue this book. Like, we are working our butts off to get this series, pushing this series out.
Are you, dude, hey, considering that you work a full-time job, both you and Brian work full-time jobs.
Yeah, we work chaotic. I work a casual job and a full-time job. And Brian's solo job is just like, he just works. Just works. That's what he does.
Yeah. So you guys are putting in 60 to 80 hours on top of what you guys are doing. You guys are doing fantastic, man. You guys are doing. I just want to pat you on the back.
We wouldn't do it if it wasn't worth it. If we weren't enjoying, like at times we're not enjoying it, but if we didn't love it, we would do it.
When you guys are fighting over a scene,
it's more so when you go to work and you like have this idea at work, you're like, I can't do anything. No phones allowed in the workplace. It's like, I have this idea. I start getting like fidgety. I need to write this down. I have to wait for my break. And then by my break, I forget this idea. And so I usually just message it straight to Brian. It's like, Brian, got this new idea for Duke or Torrance. Let's make him do this and issue, whatever. And yeah, he texts out, goes, okay, we'll talk about that next time we meet up, whenever that is.
Hey, Dominic comes in asking, is Roundhouse Hooligans the only series Freefall will be putting out, or will there be more stuff to look forward to?
Oh, dude. Good question. So Wilton, who you'll see, so on the Roundhouse Hooligans Kickstarter, there's going to be an adults only cover. That cover was done by Wilton Santos. He's an award-winning artist. He is working on our next project, The Other Side of Justice. He also did a job for Dark Horse Comics. He's worked for Marvel, DC. Big guy, amazing, such a talented artist. Yeah, check out his work and just follow him because he's great, such a great dude. But yeah, he's going to be working on The Other Side of Justice. And that is going to be a psychological drama about a corrupt cop who's trying to avenge his daughter's death while dealing with some psychological things. So it's going to be in your face. Like, if you think Roundhouse Hooligans is gritty and dark, this one just takes a whole new gothic feel to it. It's just, yeah, it's going to have everything you want.
Yeah, that one is an emotional roller. I got a small peek peek, and it freaking ripped me apart. I was dropping tears. And I try not to drop tears because I'm too manly of a man. You know, I'm a mountain man.
Yeah, we can't.
But it was like, it just freaking was. Oh, whew, that one's gonna be fantastic. Like Roundhouse Hooligans, love Roundhouse Hooligans.
Yeah,
but the next one is gonna tear people up, man. It's really gonna rock your world.
We've been working on The Other Side of Justice. That was like actually the first book when me and Brian met each other. That was the first story of mine he had read. So he loved that story. And he said, let's work on the story together. And that time, Roundhouse Hooligans was already in production. So he said, let's finalize The Other Side of Justice and just make it try to make it at least as perfect as we can get it, because nothing's ever perfect. But and we put so much time and effort, man. We had like times when we were like at the desk just crying about a scene. Like, this is dramatic, this is depressing. It's like, but it's so gut wrenching. It's so compelling. So yeah. And then after The Other Side of Justice, I am working on a sci-fi, which we will be putting out soon, hopefully.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, here, check it out. Fry is more handsome than Matt or Jared. Perhaps they got together and manipulated his hardware, which I totally did, Lucas. I didn't want you to know this, but I just wanted to be alone with you. Okay. But truth be known, I am Jared, and Fry rules. I miss him dearly. I was not manipulated into saying this on a stream. Wait a minute. I feel awkward.
Yeah.
Well, Illusion comes in saying, Leo, a.k.a. Samurai, is on his way to officially joining the Crypto Comics family. Woo!
Sweet.
Well,
awesome.
Thanks for joining, Samurai. Sorry it got weird there for a second, but I think somebody's putting stuff in my chat. They said, read the chat that comes up without question, which I will gladly do.
Okay.
But
keep it going then.
Let's get back to you, Lucas.
Yep.
Nah, go ahead. Take a drink, bro. Take a drink. Get some liquid, man. Get some liquid. We understand how you get parched, man, talking about your dreams.
It's hot here. It is boiling hot here. We've had floods in Queensland for the last couple of weeks, so right now it is burning up, and I'm at the Sunshine Coast on the beach, house sitting, and yeah, it's sweaty. Like, it's insane.
It was 6 degrees this morning.
Where you are?
Yeah, I'm not feeling bad for you at all.
Yeah, I know what you're doing.
Like, you're all talking about the beach and the sunshine. I'm freezing my butt off.
Yeah.
I do not drool, but Lucas does rule. How you like them apples? So, are you ready?
Ready for the Kickstarter?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm ready for the Kickstarter, yeah. Not ready to launch it yet, but we're ready.
Oh, no, you're not going to do it right now. Don't worry. We wouldn't put that kind of pressure on you unless you wanted to make me feel cool. But
nah. We could launch it now, but that'd look really bad.
Oh, I know.
I'm
We
pretty
would never
sure
launch
Darren
it.
would not be happy with that.
Brian would be kicking our butts, man.
Yeah, I'm waiting for Brian.
He'd be coming down, laying the smackdown on us. He'd be like, "How could you be good?" Oh.
We'll definitely do a live show or something when we go hit the button. So
Ooh, here's a good question.
Good question.
From Fry. For Lucas, what kind of swag could we expect to see with the campaign? Yeah, what kind of stretch goals are you going to be doing and stuff like that?
So there is going to be a shirt available. There will be a shirt available for the campaign. As for stretch goals, we took stretch goals out of it only because we want all that money goes over to go onto issue 3, and we thought that was a better idea. And this being our first campaign ever, we really want to try and keep it simple for us, sort of thing, even though it's still stressful. So yeah, there'll be a shirt, and there's going to be some great stuff. Some the adult only cover, posters, and you're going to have a sketch by Riccardo Ficini, an amazing sketch by him of Torrance. So that's going to be a part of it. But yeah, so our main focus is to get the book into people's hands, issue 1 and issue 2, and get issue 3 really rolling. Like, that's the goal.
So you're not doing real stretch goals per se. You're going to make it so that people can buy those extras kind of as add-ons.
Yeah.
Very cool. Very cool.
You know what you could do as a stretch goal?
What's that?
An exclusive Crypto Comics badge to your backers.
That'd be cool. That'd be very cool.
Dude, we give those away for free right now. Let's do one.
All right. Should we give another one away?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, go for it, for sure.
Okay.
I don't see any reason why not. I'm ready. Hold on one second.
So, once again, come over to your dashboard. Come down here, right? You see my badges. Oh.
Drama Punk.
And
Drama Punk.
Whoa. That was crazy.
Rachel. I like that one.
That is cool.
Yeah, Rachel's cool. I like Rachel.
Oh, tell me more about Rachel. I haven't really seen her in issue 1 and 2.
You see her a little bit in issue 2. So we only put issue 2 part 1 because we cut it up in half, obviously, because we just want to get a book out there, really, and it's a bit longer than issue 1. But Rachel is your rookie cop. She's come into the town. Can't say much about it. A lot about it, but she's going to have a lot to do with Roundhouse Hooligans. It's going to be it's going to be fun. Like I can't say much of Rachel without giving away the story, but Rachel's just another kick-ass character.
So is she the one that actually chases him into the woods in kind of towards the end of part 2?
Yeah, that's
okay.
Rachel.
All right.
Yeah, that's Rachel. Yeah. That is Rachel.
Hey! No spoilers, dude. That's what I get. I get yelled at for those types of things, Matt.
That wasn't
Although,
really
thank you for that heads up.
Yeah.
That wasn't a spoiler. It's already out.
It was kind of a spoiler.
But yeah, that's Rachel. She has an appearance, but she's gonna have more down track. Yeah, Rachel's
Okay.
fun. Yeah.
That
But
is cool.
I really can't say much about giving away her whole story, so it's like
No.
keep on going.
Calm down, Lucas. We understand. We understand. It's hard to hold
to
back
give
the
away good
passion.
All right, so
The
I do
passion
got a
of
question.
Roundhouse Hooligans.
How did you guys actually just come up with the story originally? I mean, kind of what's the origin story there?
So it was originally a TV series that I was writing. Like I think it was in high school, so long ago. But I was writing a TV series about it, and that was before Netflix and everything. So it was that So streaming wasn't even a big thing, but I had this idea of a good drama punk story of a group of misfit teens trying to get through in the world. As at the time, that's what I was trying to do. I felt left out as an artist, as a writer, sort of thing. And this is a kind of my passion story to people that feel left out and who are outcasts. So that's why it means a lot to me. And then through time, it kind of took kind of went in the back seat for a while, and then I got back into it. And then we had it with an ex-partner. We were doing it, and it was with another artist. And then through that time, we were going to put it out. But I looked at the story again, and I went through some stuff after that. And as I went through that stuff, my writing evolved to a point where it needed to be more grounded and more realistic. Back then, it was more of a comedy sort of thing, and I didn't want that anymore. Still has humor in it, but it's more of a darker humor. And then I rewrote the whole thing, got a new artist involved. Riccardo Ficini came on. And so to say where the actual idea came from, I think is impossible, because I don't think any writer knows where an idea comes from. I can't think back and go, oh yeah, that was a pinpoint moment where it came from. You just can't do that. But there were definitely things through my life that were a part of the story, I think. And I think each character has a little bit of me inside them, which I like to say. Definitely,
So was there an endpoint to the story?
There is an endpoint. Yeah, I've written the ending. It's the ending's written. It does have an endpoint. I'm going through the rewrites now, just to finalize and fix it up. But I'm up to issue 11 at the moment. So
nice.
There's a lot of story to tell. Yeah,
that's a good arc.
Deeper stuff. Yeah. But definitely in some of the backstories, and we want to show the villains, so we have some which is just the villains. We want to have a whole issue depending on the villain. Yeah,
that's epic.
You won't know when that's coming out, but they're in there.
Well, I'm sure you'll let us know, and then when that is getting close to coming out, we'll tell all you other people.
I've already written you three into the book.
Really?
Yeah, you three in the book. Yeah.
Yes.
I think it was like a few weeks.
Dude, wait, am I a villain or just a side cannon fodder?
You're all bikies, and you'll get your ass is handed to you by torrents.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Did I say that I love you? I mean, come on.
You'll love it. Yeah. But yeah.
Oh my gosh, I am beside myself right now. I think I'm
not going to tell you when, though. You have to keep on reading and wait until it comes out.
Hey, I'm good with that.
Dude,
I'm good with
keep
that.
Reading. Trust me. I'll keep reading. That ain't a problem.
Yeah, that is so freaking cool. I don't.
Okay.
Well, we are at the 45-minute mark, and I promised my producer that I would start trying to keep these a little bit shorter, because nobody likes to look at this face for too long. So, oh my gosh, look at that.
Sure.
That is awesome.
That is awesome.
That is awesome. So we got to answer that question. LA.
Yes, there'll be an option to have your comic book signed by me and Brian for sure. We're going to put that in there. Yeah, there's going to
Are
be.
you going to be able to get the artist to sign it too?
We'd love to, but the fact that they live in just different countries, I think it's
yeah, that makes it rough.
unless it's a digital signage, but it's not the same as having it written.
No.
So
no, it doesn't count.
So
I mean, you could,
to,
dude, have him make a stamp and send it to you.
Yeah, we could do that. Yeah, a digital signage, but it's still not the same.
Yeah, it's the same as the digital signature. It don't work.
So does it actually take place in Australia?
No, it doesn't. It takes place in just a made up. There's nowhere it takes place. Just like Gotham City, it's made up out of my head.
Okay.
It obviously has bits and pieces from all around the world that are in the story and in the city that you'll see. But yeah, no, it's totally made up place.
Look like the Outback to me.
Bits and pieces all over the place. You'll get to see more of the world.
Bits and pieces.
You'll get to see more of the world. The world will be involved with way more in the story, and you go, "Whoa, this place is a shithole."
Dude!
It looks
you guys
like
are awesome.
Yeah, there is another.
We got a third, y'all. 3.
So once again, come to your dashboard.
Grab this.
Scroll down just a little bit. Go over.
What?
Hooligans KS.
Nice.
Or Hooligan KS.
Oh, and we got Torrance.
Nice.
Love it.
Why is it not working for me?
Because you're spelling everything wrong.
Yes.
That's usually my problem.
Out live. I put hooligans because it's hooligans.
Oh, look at those. They're just so awesome.
Oh, yes.
Awesome.
Nice.
Cool.
Oh, dude. My collection is punk drama.
It's huge. Nice.
Who wants to see the blooper reel? Oh, dude. Hey, yes, we all do. Yes, we're going to. So, hey, before we show the blooper reel, because the blooper reel is taking us out of here, does anybody have any last questions for LA Kime from Freefall Comics? You have 1 minute. Dun, 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 dun,
oh, please do not do that the whole time. So, tell me about. I guess you have.
He's halfway through a question. You got to let him finish now.
All right. So you have another website, right?
We do have another website. Yeah. So we have we put all our comic books on Gumroad. We thought Gumroad was the best bit to do it on. So we do have a Gumroad, which you can see it through our link tree. You can click on a button, go on issue 1, issue 2. You can also sign up for support Freefall Comics, which is a little extra thing where you can help out fund Roundhouse Hooligans at the moment. As new projects come out, we'll have new ones of them, and hopefully soon we'll be able to start showing exclusive content to all those supporters that are backing those. So yeah.
All right.
Jump on there, buy a copy. It helps us out so much. It's like, all that money is going straight towards Roundhouse Hooligans. Like, we don't take anything from that. It's all back onto the Freefall Comics company and funding Roundhouse Hooligans. So yeah, it means a lot to us.
That is cool.
Illusion's asking if you can show how to purchase a comic in the marketplace real fast, Matt.
Sure. And you know what? Okay. So actually, let's go back to go to cryptocomics.com/u/freefallcomics to sign up. You just click this button and sign up, and then you will see Freefall Comics, their profile page. Come down here, and you know what? I'm going to, as of right now, we are still in beta, so click this buy. It'll say it's so much, but don't worry about it. We're still in beta.
Yeah, that's all. Smoke and mirrors.
Yep. And then you're right there.
Sweet.
I guess I shouldn't say testing is smoke and mirrors, huh?
also, when you do click on a profile, make sure you put on adult content, allow adult content.
Oh, yes. That's cool. Yes. Oh, yeah. If you do not allow adult content, you will not find Roundhouse Hooligans. Yeah, I remember when I was trying to find it, and I'm like, it's not even in the marketplace. We got to book.
Yeah, a few of my friends.
And they're like, "Did you?"
Like, yeah. Yeah, definitely. Our books are full of adult content, so if you like adult content, you're gonna love our books.
Ooh,
so right here,
Dodge brought up a good point. Did we cover the Patreon?
We don't have a Patreon.
Well then that covers it.
So we have a subscription based on our Gumroad right there, Freefall Comics Gumroad.
Yep. Okay.
So yeah, you can.
Awesome. Oh, and then check this out, bro. Russell Cassidy comes in LA. I'm gonna message you. Oh. And he's launching a Kickstarter on Thursday too. So you guys are brothers in arms.
Let's do it. Let's yeah, for sure. Let's help each other out.
Dude, it's gonna be awesome.
It's gonna be so much fun.
Okay, so we are about to show a blooper reel. This is gonna be awesome.
Enjoy it.
Thank you so much, Lucas. Tell Brian we missed him, but you made up for it because you're so beautiful.
I'm glad. Enjoy whatever time it is there. Enjoy your night, and thank you everyone for jumping on here and watching us. Yeah, it's great.
And Fry rules as a giraffe.
All right. So before we get into the blooper reel, once again, like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know when we're going live. And we are actually going to be back later on this week, I believe. Right, Jared?
Yes, we will be on Thursday. We're actually going to be hanging with Russell Cassidy and Mark May.
Perfect.
Oh, okay.
We'll be there.
All right. Thank you once again. Now let's get into this.
Thank you, Lucas.
I have got to see the blooper reel.
Enjoy.
Wow,
Enjoy.
what an amazing and completely unbiased review.
Wow, what an amazing and completely unbiased review.
Yeah. Action. You meant to dance.
Am I? I'm actually dancing.
What you meant to do?
I'll do it. Wait, I need to get my jig on. How do I jig? I need a fucking jig.
Hi, I'm Marvin, and That's enough. Oh, that's enough. Enough. That's enough.
Oh, fuck this shit. Three. Wait, one more. Up again. Fuck, wrong way. Go. Fuck. It's really, really good, but don't take our word for it. Head down, camera. In case you haven't heard, we're... What's up? I'm Brian. I'm fucking Brian. Wow, what an amazing, completely unbiased review.
What more evidence do you need? Roundhouse Hooligans.